Do you have like clients that do these kinds of applications in Europe, and then their first concern is the data privacy because of GDPR?
Yeah, it's basically the main, let's say, problem which does not allow to apply the drone imagery analysis on European cities, right? For example, I live in Berlin, and I've seen the map. Almost the whole Berlin is no-flying zone. So it's hard to apply this technology if you don't have on the regulation part the access to collect the data. Yeah? So in some other cities, right, in Balkans or Spain, I guess it's less restricted, and we can apply this. But with Germany city, we need to work on the regulation part to allow this technology. Yeah, but it's an excellent question. So we can also reuse satellite imagery, right? But with satellite imagery, the resolution is lower. It's hard to restrict the satellite imagery, so you just acquire the satellite images from providers. It's actually one of the best satellite imagery is European, from France and Germany, Airbus. But this is something that, yeah, it's a good question about the privacy.
And do you think the European legislative structure is aware of the potential that using this kind of data could bring to the table, to the benefit that could give to the European population? Because I don't see a really strong problem from a technological point of view. I mean, blurring, for example, the faces or the people is not really an issue nowadays with the available technology. So are you aware of any progress from the legislative part? And are we gonna be able to use this kind of technologies in Europe as well, or we're forced to give the benefits to other countries?
I mean, I think we are currently too small to fight with legislation, and we are part of a German AI association, and we try to also convince the government. And I think it's already started to doing some necessary step towards this, especially in AI with drones, and especially for this use case. It's not about people who are looking into the images and looking into the faces of other people. It's AI, right, who doesn't care about people. It's trained to detect trash, and this is the only trash is what model is trained. Of course, there should be some kind of restrictions, right, from legislation, but being a part, as a citizen of Germany, I'm happy to have this kind of legislation. As a AI expert and the co-founder of AI company, this is hard to hard to understandable, but it's to some extent also not really support the business and the technology development.